There we go. Okay, Tobe, which way are we going today? Let's go this way. Good morning, Assad Danger Brand. #1 Toby fan. #1 YouTube gamer. What's happening, bro? Ooh, it's a chilly morning. With the snow, even when it's dark out, it looks okay. The sky is cloud covered again. Yeah, I like it too. Hey, you told me you posted a Toby video on TikTok. Was it one of the ones that you sent me? One of those shorts, so I know not to put it on? I got approved this morning. I'll wait till this either tonight or Saturday to set up all my funding stuff. The super stickers and the memberships and all that. I'll do it this weekend. I don't have time today. I don't think I'll have time tomorrow. So this weekend I should have the $sign. I just got to figure out how to set all that stuff up. There's probably a tutorial video I can watch. Hey, Wamuyu. Welcome, welcome. As you can see, we're in our winter wonderland. Toby, keep walking. There you go. There you go. He wants to stop and sniff and taste everything. Keep moving. But what he needs to do is to keep moving. Toby, keep walking. Exactly. Whew. Another beautiful day. Another beautiful day. Keep moving. Hey, there's some Christmas. We'll have to come get a shot of that Christmas for one night. Looks like they did it up a little bit more. It wasn't that fancy before. Oh, even the deer are moving. The deer are moving. They got fancier. But the house next door to it is the one I've been... Oh, I got to turn the music off here, folks. Hold on a second. I got to hit the mute. Wasn't that some Christmas? Yeah, I had to turn the sound off because there's music playing. They got Christmas music playing and I don't know where it's from. I'd hate to get hit with the copyright. Ooh, a lot of snow. A lot of snow. Keep moving. Hey Eileen, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Those people had a lot of stuff out, didn't they? They had a lot of Christmas going on. I really, really think that you could have Christmas without all the decorations, you know. I enjoy seeing them, but I don't think it's a necessity to show that you're celebrating Christmas that way. I like Christmas. Well, sorta. The religious side of it's cool, but anyway, I probably won't decorate nothing. But it doesn't mean that I'm not celebrating, you know, just like everybody else. Hey, Anastasia. Welcome, welcome. We're out doing our thing. Like every morning. Holy cow. That's what it looks like to walk through. Whew. Another day of hard walking. Hey, come here a second. Say hi to the people. Come here. Come here, say hi. Hup. Hup, come on. Come on, come, I said come here. Hup. Come on. Stay right here. Hey, where are you going? I want you to say hi to the people. I want you to say to the people. He don't want to say hi to nobody. He just wants to sniff the ground. Whew. It's quite a workout just to walk in the snow. How was everybody's evening and day? Let's see. Right now it is evening at Eileen's house. And it is midday at Anastasia's house. And it's early morning at Wameo's house, right? Wamuyu. I don't know why I want to say Wameo. Or Whameo. Whameo. Look at a pile of snow we got to climb over here. That's from the snowplows coming and plowing the snow up against the sidewalks, and the homeowner didn't shovel the rest of it out. I usually go out and shovel my corner good. I realize there's a lot of people walking by. Wait. There we go. There we go. Now we're rolling again. $13.15. Oh. Okay. So you're not that far off of what Anastasia's at. She's at, let's see, 7 and 8 is 15 minus 2 is 3. She's at 3 o'clock. Okay, and Assad's up further ahead than everybody. Oh, maybe not. I think he's 10 hours difference. So it's 5 p.m. at his place. Oh, the snow's actually coming down too. Big flakes, I just noticed it. Let's see if we can spot some for you. There it is. Look at that, folks. Winter Wonderland. Can you see the snow? Can you see the snow? That's what we got going on today. Snow, snow. This sidewalk's cleaned off nice. Toby. Oh, I slept good last night. I don't think I woke up until 3 or 4 o'clock this morning the first time. And then I just went right back to sleep, of course. Got up about 6 a.m., quarter after 6. Gotta get up, gotta get out, gotta walk this dog. Looks like he's looking for a spot to go to the bathroom. Yes, he is. So we got some cleanup work to do, folks, and I don't have my flashlight. So we will be cleaning in the dark. Hopefully we don't, oops, where's my glove? Hold on, Toby. Hopefully we don't step in it, right? Hold on, Toby. Let me clean up after you. YT made one of my thumbnails, again, the purple bag cleanup time. They like to catch me with the purple bag in my hand. YT does. And it happened. It happened. Okay, come on, Toby. Come on. Let's get a move on. Managed to get it on my hands. Okay, here we go. Oh, there's a pretty tree in the window. Good morning. How are you? Oh, I bet. Come on, Toby. Holy cow, you done all this morning? Yeah. Wow. You're working hard.
I still gotta get to work today.
Oh, no.
We got a holiday party today.
Oh, it's a good day for a party. Have fun. Come on, Tobis. Well, she's been shoveling for a while. She lives on a corner too. Winter Wonderland. I'm sure Wamoyo, it gets deeper than this where you live, right? You guys probably get feet. We're lucky to have 12 inches on the ground at a time if we get that. If it piles up that high, we're lucky. Oh, it's raining in the Philippines. Hey, Vincent. How's it going? I saw you in my, you left messages on a couple of my videos yesterday. I appreciate that. I'll come back to you we always wait 24 hours at least. And I'm usually a couple of days behind. At the least. But we'll come back to you. Check you out. Appreciate you coming by. We're on our morning walk. You're doing great. Awesome. We're doing pretty good too. It's a nice day out. Even though you can't really see anything and it's 20 degrees Fahrenheit, it's still a nice day. It's not raining. We're getting our morning exercise in. We don't move as fast in the winter as we do in the summertime because I'm worried about falling. I don't need to fall. Look how thick the snow, how deep the snow is in the driveway, at the end of the driveway. That's why you need a big truck like this and when you live in Michigan. I drive a little truck like that. Well, SUV. With the four-wheel drive, selectable four-wheel drive, go anywhere. Go anywhere, even with bald tires. I stayed up typing last night, I think till about 11 o'clock. And figure I can finish that tomorrow. Woo! I'll finish the rest of it today, get it turned in. I got a meeting this afternoon. Hopefully it's the last meeting of the year. I know they canceled the next one. What's today, the 11th, in 14 days? Yeah, they canceled our next meeting already because it's the day before Christmas. So this is the last time I have to perform for the year. My little dog and pony act. I hate meetings, especially when everybody's looking at you to talk. I don't know how I got put into this role of speaking for the company, but I'm stuck with it. I'm a subcontractor of a subcontractor. Well, of a contractor. And every 2 weeks, the client wants a meeting on, what do they call it? Project. Project update meeting. And like a minute into it, they say, okay, Titlepro, give us what you got. And I either give them what I got or tell them I ain't got nothing. They don't like to hear that I ain't got nothing. But some of these things they take a month to work on, and they want it done they want 2 or 3 of them a month. And it's like, no way. Not even the fastest guy in the world is going to get that done in that amount of time. Isn't that funny? The clients always want more, but they want to save money. Like they want more, but they cut me back 1 day a week. They cut me back to 5 days a week, but they want more. I asked him about that. How are you going to cut me back a day, but still want more? I signed on for a 6-day project, 6 day a week. And after a couple of years, they cut it to 5 days a week. I sure miss that extra money. I get job stuff every week, though. If I didn't like it, I could always switch to something else. Job announcements. I'm thinking about taking on another project that I can work 2 days a week on. Make up for some of that lost money. I could use some extra money this time of the year. I know everybody could. What public transport do you have in Michigan? Oh, we've got, of course, there's like, most of the bigger cities have their own buses. We have our own bus system here in our city. All the cities surrounding us have bus systems. There's taxis, there's Ubers. There's no passenger rail up this way. But if you head south, there's passenger rail that takes you east and west to different states, you know. That's about it. There's no, there used to be intercity railways, trams they called them, that just went from like this town to the next town over, but that was back in the 1800s and early 1900s. Here everybody, you know, it's USA, everybody drives a car. Most everybody. In the bigger cities, they got the subways, things like that, like New York City, Chicago. I rode a train from, we drove down from Michigan down into Indiana and caught the Amtrak that goes east and west and rode that to Chicago a couple of times. I spent the day in Chicago, but that's it. As far as the public transportation goes. But don't get me wrong, you can get around. There's always ways to get around. Hold on a second, Toby. Hold on a second, we gotta hook Vincent up. We gotta get Vincent his blue jacket. There we go. Oh yeah, we don't talk about. I see there's a message held for review. We don't talk about things like that on the YouTube, I don't think. That'll get flagged. You know, one time when I first started posting and visiting with people, I was talking to a guy about watch lists, or what do you call it? Yeah, watch list. And playlists. And YouTube cut right in on the screen with a big like page in the middle of the screen, and it had my name on it, and it was a warning for me and the guy that were talking not to be talking about stuff like that. That we were talking about against the YouTube community guidelines or something like that. And it was a warning. Assad Danger saw it. I didn't know what was going on. And I thought I had just clicked a window to open. So I X'd it out real quick without looking at it. Oh, I should have paid more attention to it. But anyway, Assad Danger Brand saw it. And he told me about it. And but there was never anything in my YouTube studio. I never had any other messages or anything, warnings or nothing. But you got to watch what you talk about. They pay attention to everything typed and everything said. their computers, the AI. Holy smokes. The snow is up. I'm not even to the bottom. Look, it's up past my ankle. Okay, now we're where it's plowed. This bar here, they got live music almost every night of the week. I've never come down to listen to it. I've lived here 40 years and I've never come down to listen to the music at this bar. Isn't that something? I don't really go to the bars. Like, never. This is who they got this week. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What's today? Thursday? I had a friend that was playing here a couple of weeks ago I wanted to come see. But I never made it out of the house. Monday, Tuesday, open night. Wednesday, Putty Tat. Thursday, Shannon, WSG, and Santa Claus. Maybe it's from WSGW, the radio station. I'm not sure. Live entertainment. The only thing is you got to put up with a bunch of drunk people. You know, you go to the bar, half the people there are drunk, talking loud with bad breath. We're not really into that. Me and Tobe. If Tobe can't go, I'm not going. Wow, these folks didn't shovel at all. I don't know how they get away with it. You know, the city isn't on stuff like they used to be. Used to be if you didn't have your sidewalk shoveled within a couple of days, they were sending a letter to your house. You know what I mean? They were sending you a letter that said, you need to shovel the sidewalk. Same thing with trash in your yard or cutting your grass. If you need to cut your grass, they're going to let you know about it. Ooh, the snow's deep. Okay, those people didn't shovel at all. That's some deep snow. There's some Christmas for you. Here's some Christmas for you. Too bad it's so bright out, you can't really see. But they got these blue lights hanging from the top line of the porch. And they look like they're dripping down. Let's see, can you see it? Let me see if I can get this zoomed in. See the blue lights dripping down? Isn't that cool? Yeah. Wait. What do I got? Hold on, Tobe. I can't walk that fast. The snow's 8 inches deep right here. Whew. Look, this sidewalk's clear. That sidewalk, no. That's why I'm breathing heavy. It's hard to walk in that stuff. Hard to walk. I've never had a pair of snowshoes like on TV. Look like tennis rackets. They got all kinds of newfangled ones now, too. Should probably have a pair. But why spend the money on something if you're not going to use it more than once a year? Something like that probably would never use. Only on really deep snow. Come on, Tobes. I don't want to get too far from home with him in case case he has a problem. It's pretty cold out. Oh, remember Assad when you and we were at probably 8 months ago. You and I were at the Shark Slayers, and I was talking with first generation farmer about watch lists or playlists, and the warning came on the screen, and it had my name on it. And I remember you saying, "Oh man, that's messed up that YT targeted you." Yeah, you gotta watch what you say on YT. Watch what you say, watch what you type. You know, the Goga even says that if somebody types something wrong in a message that gets through on a chat, that you should delete them right away, because you don't want YouTube to see that stuff. Talking about giving or receiving. Some houses are decorating. Maybe they want to inspire other people to feel the Christmas spirit. Yeah. And I think they also have contests here in town too. There's contests for decorating. Just like there's contests for landscaping. They got contests for gardens here. Wow, these people didn't shovel their sidewalk at all. How do they not shovel their sidewalk? I don't get it. You're supposed to do it for your fellow human being. Look at that. Even the mailman doesn't. They don't even shovel for the mailman. The mailman's got to walk through all that snow to get to the mailbox. I'm guessing this piece here was done by a neighbor, because these people ain't taking care of nothing. Stuff like that bothers me. What if you're in a wheelchair trying to get down this sidewalk, you know? You're not going to make it because the jackasses aren't shoveling their sidewalks, or they're parking their cars across the sidewalk. That stuff bothers me. I don't do it. Do you guys do that? Do you park across the sidewalk or not clean it? Yeah, Toby's loving him some winter. How's my people today? Assad, Wamuyu, Ideal, Vincent. I think Anastasia's out here too. Everybody comes together to look at that boy in front of me, right? Everybody comes together to look at Toby Dog's back end, because he's not going to show us his face while he's walking. He wants to go check something out. Geez, I still haven't done his DNA test. Maybe this weekend I'll remember to do it. I keep forgetting. I sent away for the dog DNA test for him. Whew. After he gets his DNA test, and if it comes back perfect, then I'll take him and I'll sign him up to get his hips and elbows checked. I don't want to do that first. I did the DNA first, because the DNA is only like $125. But the hips and elbows stuff is like $400 or $500. So I figured if he's not ready, if he's not right genetically, then there's no sense in getting the hips and elbows certified. You got to do all that stuff. You got to get him all these tests and certifications done so that the breeders will want to use him to breed with their girl dogs, to make the puppies. If he doesn't have the tests done and they're not perfect, then no one's going to want to use him. I want to get all the tests done. Hopefully everything will be perfect. His parents are genetically perfect by when they had their testing done, so they consider it clear by parentage, because his parents have got clear genetic tests. So he himself is clear, but he still has to have a certification for puppies. That's what I'm hoping for, is Toby Juniors. Little Toby Juniors. Who, Anastasia. So you got your cabbages and you got your kales. You're all set to go, huh? I've always wondered about this house. It doesn't look like anybody lives here, but there's tracks going in and out of the driveway. Somebody must live here. But for years, I've been thinking nobody lives here. Yeah, there's nothing going up to the porch. The true tale is if there's no mail being delivered, and it doesn't look like there's mail being delivered, I don't think anybody lives there. I think it's the empty. Let's see, Tobe. Let's wait for these cars to go by. We're trying to stay in the area, not too far from home. So we're just turning a few blocks. I don't want to be too far from home this morning. But we must get back and be working by 8 o'clock today, which is about 20 minutes. Today it's critical. Get to work, Titlepro. Assad, do you guys get snow down where you actually live, or does it only snow up in the mountains? Oh, you got everything? Now you just need some customers? That's cool. They'll come. They come every day. Then people got to eat, right? They got to eat, and you're the grocery store. Anastasia, when you guys order stuff online, do they bring it right to your door? What's the name of the Kenyan, like Amazon? Is it Juji or something like that? Juju? Assad, when you order something from Amazon or online, does it get delivered right to your door, or do you have to go someplace to pick it up? That's the same question I'm asking Anna. What is your guys' mail system like? The postal system. Here you see every house has got a mailbox. Every house has got a number on it. That way the delivery, the Amazon guys can, and the UPS and FedEx and all that can show up and just drop it right at your door. A lot of times you buy stuff and it comes with free shipping. They ship it for free. I'm sure it's figured into the price, but the prices are usually pretty good when they got the free shipping too. Delivery boy calls you and give it on the door. Oh, that's cool. Anastasia says yes, they reach your door. Look, here comes the snowplow trucks. Or no, yeah, oh, it's turning. It's turning. I thought we were going to get to show you the snowplows. They'll come down the street they'll come back the street that we're about to go down, I think. They'll come the other way. But if you leave your car parked in the street, your car is going to get buried. And there's the lady that lives next door to me. She leaves her car in the street every day. And when the snowplow comes, the snowplow has to swerve around to get around her car. And it ends up dumping a ton of snow right in front of my house. I mean, I'm talking feet of hard snow in front of my house. Because she doesn't move her car. So I get dumped on. Every time they plow, same thing happens. So I won't be able to park in front of my house, but it dumps all the snow in front of my house so that, and then by the time they get to her car, 20 feet later, there's nothing to leave. So she doesn't get packed in. But I get ruined. Complain. But we order from local company because if we order from Amazon and it's like $5, the shipping is $150. Oh man, yeah, I believe it. You know, when I first looked into shipping, international shipping, it's expensive like that. But BOK said it's not. Her husband works in that field, I guess. Here we got leaves falling still. Falling on the snow now. So now it looks pretty messy, doesn't it? With the leaves coming down onto the snow. I like window lights like that. I like the white ones though, and smaller. I think one year we had stuff like that at my house. I've got a bunch of battery operated candles. I think one year we put all the candles in the windows. I used to I think last year I had candles on the porch. They were battery operated. And I had them on the porch last Christmas. That was my decoration. I wouldn't even know where the Christmas, all the Christmas stuff is probably up in the attic. It's been so long since I've been home. Well, I take that back. I've been home since 2019, the end of 2019. But before that, I was gone for 10 years, working on the road, different states. So when I say I don't know where that stuff is, it's been a while. That's what I'm talking about. It was pre-COVID the last time I got the Christmas stuff out. Isn't that crazy? And it was even before then, because pre-COVID, I spent from 2010 to 2019 traveling all over many, many different states. Oh, your new graphics card showed up today? It's at the airport. Now, do you got to go to the airport to get it? Or will it get delivered by a delivery guy? Sorry about my sniffles, folks. It's cold. I try not to make weird noises while I'm while I'm streaming. But the sniffles, you can't help them. Can't help it because it's cold. Oh, I didn't realize we were this far from home. We still got a little ways to go. Yep, just me and Toby. Nobody's out today. You know, we usually see other dog walkers, like right here. You can see tracks here. There's dog tracks, there's people tracks. Somebody already walked their dog through here this morning, but it must have been a lot earlier. I don't know if you can see the snow coming down. No, it's too bright out now. Hey, Assad, I got to set up all my... Is it pretty easy? I got to set up all that super chats and stickers and memberships and all that. Is that stuff easy to do, or is it going to take me a while? Oh, wow, 6-hour drive. It'll be worth it though, right? You'll have your video card, your new video card, and you'll be back to making that money. Back to making the YT money. Yeah, I'm gonna need stickers and all that. I don't know anything about it because I've only gone to other people's sites. You know what I mean? I haven't even looked into it. I never read up on it or nothing. All I read was when they said, read these agreements. I read the agreements and that was it. Push the button. I didn't look into how to set anything up or anything. Memberships. That's mainly what I want, is the memberships. The super chats and super stickers, I don't know, man. This is going to sound stupid. This is going to really sound stupid. But I have a hard time taking money from people. I have a hard time with it. Like, I don't have a hard time collecting my paycheck because that's a contract between me and whoever I'm working for, that I'll do this work and they'll pay me. But to take money from everyday people is I'm trying to wrap my head around it. I don't mind giving. I'm not rich or nothing, but I got a couple extra dollars. If I skip my coffee today, that gives me $5 to give to somebody else. You know what I mean? But I have a hard time taking money from people I know that money's hard to come by. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? That's like I used to go to this poker game every Friday night. And I went to that game for probably 10 years. I'm not bullshitting you. And it was always a tournament. But then every once in a while, they didn't want to play the tournament. You know, the tournament, you pay $20 or $30 to get in. And when you're done, you're done. You know, you could add on or whatever. But when you're done, you're done. You're not going back to your pocket to spend your mortgage money or your car note money or the food for your kids' money. You know what I mean? But every once in a while, these poker guys, they'd want to play for cash and not play the tournament. And I always had a hard time with it. When I knew they were playing for cash, I wouldn't go. Because I can't take somebody's paycheck out of their pocket. Even though they risked it. If they're betting their paycheck and I win, what am I going to do during the week? I'm going to be thinking about that guy's kids aren't eating. That guy's kids aren't getting paid, or his bills aren't getting paid because I took his money. You know, that's the way I look at it. I'm sure it's not the right way to look at it, but that's the way I see it. I have a hard time taking money from people that are in the same boat as me. Now, if you're a rich guy and want to give me some money, that's a different story. So I'm going to set up the memberships first. The membership's fine. And I'll have to think harder on the super chats and super stickers. I'm not spending any money other than gas money every once in a while to go someplace where I want to videotape. And my computers, I got them already anyway. In my life, money has no meaning, but world judges money. Yeah. Yeah, I can't take somebody's kid, their kid's grocery money because dad was drunk and betting at the poker game. Dad's drunk betting at the poker game, losing our money, our dinner money and lunch money. I can't do that. Hey, we're at the new construction site. This has got to be like the only house I've seen constructed in the city in years. In my neighborhood even. Nobody builds houses next to these old 100-year-old houses. This guy did. And it's for sale. They might have sold it already. I don't see the for sale sign. I know they had a sign out here. I think there's the sale sign right there. No, that's the building permit. Come on. I thought maybe they'd have the sign on there saying how much it is. I set my budget for my kids. I don't use that money on any condition. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. But you know, more than half the people don't feel that way. Especially when these young guys get drunk. They think they're going to win everything. I haven't played in that poker game in a long time. I played in that poker game for years, a decade, until I switched jobs back to the oil and gas and started working out of state. Then I started missing, and then pretty soon I stopped going altogether. I haven't played poker in years. I did pretty good. I used to win a lot. All you got to do is think things out and hope other things come your way. Come on, Toby. Let's keep moving. We're almost to the house, folks. We had about 10 minutes till we're ending. And then it's work time for me. Take some medicine, go to work. I might make some biscuits this morning. I think I'm going to put a live stream on too. I'm not sure yet. The all day live stream. Just to keep it rolling. 1 million in the building. When I am single, then I'm drinking after my marriage. Stop drinking for family. Oh, when you were single, you drank. But after you got married, you stopped drinking for family. I see that. Of course. Some people can't do that, though. Some people, it wrecks everybody's life. I know firsthand. that one person's drinking can wreck the other person's life in the marriage. You know, it's okay if you can have a drink or two when you want, but when you're addicted to it and drinking every day, every night, all the time, sneaking it, stealing to buy liquor, that's when it's bad. Anytime you got to steal to buy to get your whatever you want, that's a bad thing. I know it. I've seen it. I've seen it happen. Wow, this snow here on this corner is, I don't know why they don't shovel it. It's got to probably eight inches deep, 7 inches deep, 7, 8. Wow. People own this land, even though there's no house here. Somebody owns it. A piss poor job of shoveling. Anyhow, it's time for us to say goodbye, folks. Oh, look at that. Put a hat on it, it'll be a face. Put a hat on it and you got a face. Okay, Toby, let's go. Oh, they didn't call off school. Look at that. The school's all the people are here. Come on, Tobis. Okay, turn. Now the city comes and plows this street around the school, but they don't keep going and plow around our houses. If you own the land and no house, do you still pay? Yeah, you still have to pay taxes on what the land's worth, because the land always has value. The land, that little corner lot's probably worth about $3,000 or $4,000 US. So they got to pay taxes on that. They're probably paying $150, $300 a year on it, I think. Sounds about right. All the rest of these houses here, like these, the taxes are probably around $2,000 a year, $2,000 USD. And if you don't pay it, they will come and take your house and kick you out. That's even after you pay for the house. Even though you own the house, you still have to pay the taxes every year, or the government will take it away from you. So you're basically just renting. Anyhow, it's time for us to say goodbye, folks. I want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out with me this morning. And the Toby Dog. Hanging out with Titlepro and Toby Dog and Friends. Even though you only get to see Toby's backside, I'm sure he appreciates y'all being here too. Life is hard everywhere, Assad. If you're cooking over the 3-stone fire, you got a hard life. Here we cook on stoves, but it's a hard life to make the money to buy that stove. Come on, little buddy. Come on. Life is hard everywhere. Here it just costs a lot. You got to hustle super hard if you want anything. There's people that don't do nothing and the government hands them stuff for free. But who wants to live like that? Nobody wants to live like that. Everybody wants to work for their own. Mercy. Well, fam, y'all take it easy. Y'all be cool. Toby and I are going to head inside. I'm going to feed the dog, feed the cat, and get my butt to work. It's about time I got something accomplished. Man, a coffee sounds good though, doesn't it? I don't have coffee at the house. I'd have to go to the coffee store. Let me think about it. What time is it? 8:04? Nah, we'll skip it. Maybe we go later. For now, we throw away our purple bag. Yucky, yucky. Come on, Tobis. Hold on. Let me let you. He'll get a little bit of free time here. There we go. What are you thinking, Toby? What are you thinking, Toby? Here it's 6:04 in the evening. Here it's 8:04 a.m. Time to get to work. Come on, Toby dog. Hey. Come on. The little guy. All right, y'all. Y'all be cool. Take it easy. Behave. Be friendly. Be all that. Oh, I got snow on my face. Y'all be cool. I'll see you on the streets, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a great day. Hugs and kisses for everybody. Oh, the snow's coming down again. Look at that. Yeah, game over. Game over for Titlepro and Toby Dog. Time to get in there and get busy. Yeah, that's the way I feel right now. Like a penguin. Cold, cold, cold. There it is. There's the first game over. There's the second game over. I see 2 million in the building, so we got everybody covered. Y'all be cool. Take it easy. See ya.